What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And this is Travion TV. Girl, I'm back with another video, and I'm gonna give y'all something different this video because we're not gonna keep talking about baddies. If you've been on my channel before, y'all know we mostly do Zeus content, but we're gonna talk about something different today. So let's go ahead and get into the Real Housewives of Potomac of it all. So I just wanted to give y'all my recap, I guess, of the whole season so far, because it's not over yet, but I just wanted to give y'all my thoughts on the girls, and let's just get into it, okay? So first of all, I want to say half the damn cast done got locked up. Karen, Wendy, Mia, even though Mia ain't on the show no more, that's so gaggy to me. I cannot believe that. Like, Karen, that was one thing. Wendy, y'all, when Wendy Osefo got locked up, my jaw hit the floor. And then for what it was for, girl, and then seeing they mug shots, that was crazy. Mia, no, girl, Mia, I laughed when she got locked up only because she was trying to play on Wendy head top about being locked up. She talking about what happened to the kids? What's gonna happen to the kids? Like, they have to be in school. Like, Mia, she really did a whole lot. Like, I'm talking about keying on these folks' head tops just to get locked up. Like, Mia, girl, what's gonna happen with the kids? Anyway, let's move past that. Besides that, baby, this season has been pretty entertaining to me, but that's mostly because of Stacy. Now, one thing about Stacy, she might tell a lie, but she gonna stand on the lie and she gonna laugh in your face about it. And it's just, I ain't gonna lie, it's the key to me too. She's keeping the shit rolling, and these girls is really trying to figure out how Stacy is lying with a straight face on TV and not caring. Like, she's doing it as a character. This lady is playing a character. For some reason, Stacy know TV better than these girls has been on this show for 10 years. Okay. KK and Angel, they've been itching and scratching to be housewife material, I feel like, but they're just falling flat. Falling flat, falling flat. Angel, she's a buzzkill, and Kiana, she's a buzzkill too, but I feel like she is more of a buzzkill. I feel like Angel has been trying to be fun, and she can be fun when she's not around Kiana, but whenever she's around that bad energy, she just feels the need to assimilate to that. And I don't know why. Now, Kiana, she tends, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, y'all, but KK, she just tends to get so angry when she doesn't have the words to combat a read. Like whenever she's in a situation with Stacy, she gets so mad. I don't feel like she's gotten that mad with Wendy, but for some reason, I guess because Stacy be lying and she be gaslighting. But it's like you have to realize when somebody is gaslighting you in the moment. And I feel like she too old to not realize that. I don't know how old the damn girl is because I'm 27 now, so I don't know why I be feeling so young, but a lot of these people probably around my age. Well, I ain't gonna say these people because these women are older, but Kiana seems like she's pretty young, so she's probably like in her early 30s, but I just feel like she should have more self-awareness than that, than to allow herself to be that angry all the time in the middle of just verbal, like, altercations. Well, not altercations, you get what I'm saying, like, those verbal back and forths, especially because she started off her tenure on the show with getting in a fight, like getting bust upside the head with some glass. So it's like, girl, relax. This is your first season. We're just now getting to know you. And it just seems like to me, I'm not gonna lie, that baby, you don't mind getting into a tussle. You don't mind getting into a fight. But the way you carried on after that situation, it was like, I'm traumatized about it. And people are making jokes like this is something that was serious for me. And I believe it was serious for you then, but I don't know. I don't know how traumatized you were now because of how you be reacting, like how you be acting like you be ready to fight Stacy. No shade, no shade, but Stacy do be gaslighting her because Stacy be like, "Here you go, this is you, this is you. Act the fool, girl, act the fool, girl." But yeah, she kind of just needs to relax. Now, Angel be pissing me off because she act like her memory don't work, or I don't know what is wrong with her. She's always trying to start a problem with Wendy, just as well as Kiana is always trying to start a problem with Wendy. And I don't get that either because Giselle, she made a comment towards Ashley about how she felt like, I'm talking about Ashley, girl, Angel. She made a comment about Angel about how she felt like she over edited her pictures on Instagram. And for some reason, she feels the need to attack Wendy about it. But when her and Giselle talked about it, she wanted to cry. I don't get that. I really don't get that. Like, all of this shit be giving me mean schoolgirl shit. Like, for real. Like, what's it called? sorority. It be giving me sorority girls hazing, and I don't like it. And Giselle is like the head of the sorority, the head mean girl. But I'm not gonna lie, Giselle, she's been kind of carrying the show too. I like Giselle more without Robin. Like I don't mind Giselle being a mean girl when she's doing it by herself because all the other girls can call her out. And it seems like without Robin, she can take accountability. Now, whenever Robin was there, Giselle did not know how to take no accountability. But yeah, Angel, she wants to be accepted. And I've heard Jamie, that's me, say that Angel feel like this is wags. Like she think that these girls are supposed to be the ones embracing her, trying to get to know her, but she's not trying to get to know them. Just like how she asked, well, she said Wendy didn't speak to her in the airport, but Wendy like, girl, you seen me too, right? Did you speak to me? No. And I can only imagine. I feel like the energy would Ashley give, girl, I'm not gonna speak to you unless you speak first. And I'm pretty sure us knowing Wendy from TV, she ain't finna be kissing her ass. You get what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. Now, like I said, I haven't minded Giselle and Ashley this season, but it is kind of, I'm not gonna say irritating, I guess disheartening to me that they won't give Stacy a chance. But at the same time, I understand because Stacy, she don't want nobody to give her a chance. She want to be the oddball out, and she wants to be the main character. That's what I feel like. But she's really not giving them much room to work with her, and I feel like that's just Stacy's fault, and she really doesn't care. So I'm not gonna be sad for her. Now, Jazzy and Tia, I like Jazzy. I thought I wouldn't like Jazzy because I was more on KK's side at the beginning of the season. But she's fizzled out for me. So I think I like Jazzy. Jazzy is the real fun one, I feel like. And I like that she's still willing to give Stacy a chance. Like she said, girl, Stacy ain't did nothing to me. I can see why the girls might be iffy on Stacy, but I like Stacy. So I'm gonna keep riding with my girl. So I like that. Stacy, Jazzy, and Wendy, they have a cute little friend group, right? I like how Wendy's able to stay neutral with the girls because Giselle them didn't have her back when Mia them was doing all that shit against her. So it would be kind of foolish for Wendy to pick the side of the mean girls. But then also it would be kind of foolish for Wendy to like be taken up for Stacy and stuff when Stacy has copied her cannabis line at this point. And we all know Stacy be lying, but Wendy is smart enough as somebody with all the degrees that she has to see through that and be like, girl, Stacy playing a character. Stacy ain't doing nothing to hurt me. She ain't taking no money out my pocket for real. And, you know, it is what it is. So I like their little friend group. But like I said, I like Jazzy. I feel like Jazzy is fun. But when she got mad at Tia for the comment about the man liking her, I thought that was a tad much. But, you know, if she felt like if she needed to do that, then okay, whatever. But it was like she was really mad and veins was like sticking out her head. They was popping out of her head. I'm like, girl, you cannot be that mad. And Tia was really keen on her head top. She was like, are you mad? Do you need anger management? And then when Jazzy started mocking Tia's accent, she was like, are you mocking me? And she trolled them like she didn't like them mocking her accent. Girl, Tia, I like you. I like you. But I also don't like how Tia don't like Stacy. But once again, Stacy isn't giving anyone much room because Tia tried to give Stacy a chance, but Stacy. She felt the need to tell Tia she was the only one she trusted around her man, etc., which is very shady when Wendy has been there for you. And Wendy's married, you know, like why would you not trust Wendy around your man? I think maybe just because she knows Wendy would probably probe more. I don't know, but I also saw somebody say that Stacy felt like she could introduce Tio or Theo, whatever his name is, to Tia first because she's Nigerian royalty. So it's like, hey, this is who I'm hanging around. This is the company I'm keeping. She's royalty. So I think that's kind of where Stacy was trying to go with that. But girl, that was shady. But Tia also didn't have to go run that back. But as we know, Candy told us the producers tell these girls to go in and drop bombs in these scenes. Like, okay, so in this scene, you're gonna let Wendy know that Stacy said she doesn't want anyone around her husband but you. You know, something to that effect. So Tia's just doing her job, and I feel like Tia will be back next season. I don't know about Angel. I don't know about Kiana. I think Tia and Jazzy will be back. I don't know about them other two girls though. I also like when Tia was reading the hell out of Ashley. Ashley did not know what to do. Tia was like, I don't get why you're having a hard time understanding. She was really giving it to Ashley ass baby. Ashley did not know what to do. So I like Tia because she has a sharp tongue. Now, let's talk about Monique coming back. Now, I just started watching Potomac, honestly, after Nikki hosted the reunion. Let's not even pretend like I've been watching this whole time. So, I did not see when Monique was on the show, but I have seen clips. And from what I've seen, Monique, she was a very, like, tell it how it is kind of person, kind of like what Giselle said. And she didn't mind, bringing out the receipts, etc., confronting the person or whatever. But I feel like she hasn't given much since she's been back. Now, once again, I don't know what she gave when she was there before, but from what Giselle was saying, like, oh yeah, we needed Monique, we needed Monique. Needed her for what? Because it don't seem like she's calling stuff out. Just seems like she's sitting back watching and watching how stuff is gonna play out, which she should, because you don't want to come back and make a fool out of yourself at the same time, girl. Monique, I ain't gonna say how wise you here, but how wise you here. You know what I mean? Let's just see where this goes, and let's see if they bring Candace back next season. Now, if they bring Candace back next season, I feel like it might spice things up with the whole Monique of it all. But y'all know they was trying to start drama between Monique and Stacy because apparently Stacy went on a date with her ex honey, but Stacy ain't claiming him. But apparently he been hitting Stacy line real hard because Stacy was showing Monique the messages like, see, and I wasn't responding and I wasn't responding. And from what she was reading off, it sounded like she wasn't responding. But once again, you can delete messages like Ashley said or whoever that was. So we may never know. Okay. Now, I think that the Wendy of it all is just in my head every season. I'm talking about every season. I think that the Wendy of it all is just in my head every episode, especially this last episode because her mother was like, "You're so successful and I get to spend all of your money." I'm like, ooh. And I feel like that's what pressured Wendy into probably doing what she did, and then seeing that she hasn't had a relationship with her dad and feeling like she needed to be successful so that he would want her. It's starting to all make sense, but we're not gonna say Wendy did it, honey. But I feel like all the evidence leads to her being guilty. But we just gonna say allegedly because she said allegedly. Okay. But I'm excited to see Karen come back and tell her story and then come back next season to read all the girls. Because at this point, everybody a felon, girl. Can't nobody say nothing to nobody. And if you're going to read Karen, you're going to have to read everybody. And it seems like Giselle has been giving the girls a lot of grace. Once again, I think because Robin isn't there, I feel like Robin is more of the heartless one. She like, Karen, she's in jail, and Wendy, she just got out too. Y'all know Robin, she real dry, real like, I don't know. She give me cold hearted. Maybe she just went through a lot with her roommate. One. You never know. No, anyway. But I have to say, overall, the best moment of this season was them bringing in that damn girl Cookie. I think that's her name. That bulldog at the end of the episode before last at Giselle and Robin's 1 million party. Mind y'all, Robin didn't even come to the party because she not a part of the cast no more. That was corny, Robin. You could have came. You could have told them to blur your face out, girl. You could have came. That was corny. But yeah, like I said, my favorite part has been the whole Stacy of it all at the 1 million party and her pointing that finger. And she said, "Don't point your finger at me." Baby Stacy said, "Here it is. Here it is. And actually, I'll come over here so I can point it at you." Stacy let all them girls have it. She read the hell out of KK, Kiana. They didn't know what the hell to do. But it kind of irritated me that Giselle still found herself being mad at Stacy because Stacy said she was leaving, but she couldn't get on the elevator because she was waiting on it to come. And she like, "Let me press the button for you. Let me press it some more. Let me press it some more." I'm like, girl, it is not that serious. And then they tried to call Chris Samuels on the phone and ask him, did it happen? He said he don't even know what they talking about. So they all sitting there look stupid. They all sitting there looking stupid, girl. But I'm gonna end this video off with saying Stacy in her lies is making the show fun and funny. Honestly, even her having the cannabis line that has the Nigerian name, it's a key to me. And I feel like if Stacy wasn't here, this season would be boring, especially without the Grand Dame. But Stacy is saving the show. I cannot wait to see her interactions with Karen next season, honey. Do y'all think they're gonna bring Candace back? Overall, I feel like this season has been better than Atlanta. Atlanta kind of did pick up towards the end, Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I don't know. Something about Atlanta just didn't stick for me. I think because they got rid of Kenya and then the whole Brit Edie. Ugh, she was just irritating the hell out of me. Her and her little friend before they fell out. I can't even think of her name. The little hobbit. Yeah. They was irritating me. Brit, no, it's Brit. Yeah, she is Brit. I can't think of the other name, but yeah, this season has been good, girl. That's all I really got for this. Let me know if y'all are living for this different content, girl. If this is your first time here, let me know what y'all thought about this video. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. And I'm gonna try to be posting videos every day, girl. I said I wasn't gonna promise nothing, but I'm gonna do this shit. Let's get it. Once again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.